Hey, going in. All right, see this. Coming to the stage, it's Sierra Bravo, James Bagwell, Frankie Giuseppe, Peppers Megan, and your host, Jeff Stafford. Pretty ladies, everyone, let's play the ladies for a wide shot, please.
While being seriously covered in slime. So if you want to play along with the paddle, cover your eyes and ears, because here comes our first contestant now.
Oh, we're going? Oh. Hi, this is DGS3A, the Crazy Gamer, and welcome to another episode of the Crazy Lounge. This episode, we're going to go do something a little bit different. We were looking on Nickelodeon.
And Spiggy 66, by the way.
Spiggy 66 and Puppy Chick 06, who's joining us.
Oh wait.
Sorry. Who's joining us for the first time on the Crazy Lounge episode.
No, I did the unboxing.
Like an actual Crazy Lounge though. Anyway, I was looking on Nickelodeon, and yes, I still watch Nickelodeon. That's a different story though. I do like SpongeBob and some of the shows though.
And iCarly.
And stuff like that. But anyway, we noticed that they're bringing Figure It Out back. And which is like, I don't know if a lot of y'all remember, it was like an old, like mid-1990s cartoon. By the time it came out, game show.
It was a really good game show. It had like all the contestants, like all that, Pete and Pete. You know, even had Mike O'Malley from Guts and stuff like that. I know he's on Glee now, but and everything. It also had Summer Sanders, the Olympic Mills, as the host and everything.
Which I'm not sure what happened to her.
She's working on Food Network now with Mark Summers from Double Dare now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's doing guest spots and like she does sports commentating.
So anyway, we saw there were some new episodes coming out, so we decided to check it out. And to be completely honest, it's still pretty good. When I started watching it, it reminded me a lot of the show back, brought me back some childhood memories.
There's only a few things that have changed, like there's no face, which makes me sad.
Yeah, there's no Billy the Answer Head. It's now a pole. And also another thing that changed too is that there's a thing called Word of Honor, where if the panel guesses one of the contestants guest of honor word, the contestant gets slimed.
I know. That's one thing I liked about it, you know, because back in the '90s, when it was hosted back in the '90s, it never had the contestants get slimed. It only had like most all the celebrity panelists get slimed, which, you know, I like the slime and everything, you know, like that's one thing I love about Nickelodeon. Their trademark is the slime. That's one thing that'll never die on Nickelodeon, is the slime.
It died for a little while.
The only thing that what I found out too is that the slime is actually pretty safe. All it is like what I heard. It's like
applesauce.
Dye and applesauce and water.
It's still cool.
It's still pretty cool.
Dude, I went to Nickelodeon Studios. That's what I figured that out. It was like it was between water, green food coloring, and applesauce. It's actually pretty tasty. I gotta taste it.
The premise of the game show is basically the same. The contestant has a hidden talent that the panelist has to guess. They can only guess yes and no answers. Basically the same as it was back in the early 90s.
It wasn't the early 90s.
Or mid 90s.
It was the late 90s. Came out in '97.
No, it was about 95. But,
early 90s. I would have remember it.
It was summer 1997 when it came out. It was the summer of 1997. I remember it.
But anyway, by the time it came out, I was probably an early teenager, but still, I was 7. I was still a Nickelodeon face.
I was 10, going on 11.
97, I was like 13.
Okay. Yesterday's episode, they had 3 people from
Big
Big
Time
Time
Rush.
a girl from Fred.
And Super Ninja. That's what she.
He knows more about this than I do. And then the new host, I still haven't catched on to his name.
His name is Jeff Sutfer, and he used to be a host for a game show that came out recently called Brain Surge. I think the show got canceled or something like that. And as soon as Brain Surge got canceled, I'm assuming that's when they picked up Figure It Out, because he's the host for the new Figure It Out now. And
in yesterday's episode, The first one was a girl. Of all episodes for us, Batty.
That's our cat, Batty, by the way. It's the one you hear in.
She saw the light.
The light. Anyways, of all episodes for us first to watch, it was a Southern girl soaking up grits in a pool.
And as you know,
Really?
And as you know, we're from Mississippi.
We're in Mississippi, so we know all about grits and everything.
And the contestants couldn't guess it because they're from
They're from the north or something like that. Apparently,
or
they didn't
out
know what.
west.
They apparently didn't know what the hell grits
Grits
was.
was.
They were like, "What is this stuff?" And they were like,
Is it rice? Is it Chinese food?
"Is it fruit cuckoo or whatever the heck they called it? The couscous."
Couscous. Couscous.
They're like, they guessed everything but grits. And they also missed the clue about the sponges. It was like they had it was soaked, and Sierra got the closest. She's so absorbed. She was on a roll last night, wasn't she?
And then the second one was scores most goals
on a floating puck. And yeah, basically he was a professional air hockey champion. Junior champion. International air hockey junior champion, which from what I saw he had like a really nice little technique. It was like it was like use his hand and he was like maneuvering the puck with the it was kind of cool looking. It really was kind of cool looking. He scored on Gracie and Carlos.
What was the little girl's name?
Sierra.
Yeah, she almost got it. She missed it
By like
one word. Instead of saying most, I think she said many.
She said many. Yeah,
So she was very close.
Yeah, and also that one too about the air hockey one. The contestant got slimed because if I remember correctly, the word on it was goals.
Yeah, and then all four of the contestants got slimed because they were thinking about their clues.
I know.
Which we predicted they're going to get slimed because you cannot.
We should make a video like how we should make our own slime and everything. It would be fucking awesome.
They show you the ingredients and how to make it on the internet, but anyway.
We should show them that.
But yeah.
We should call it the Crazy Kitchen.
And I noticed like when they get slimed on this more recent one, there's a lot more slime. It doesn't come from just above, it comes from below also. And that comes from the actual panel.
Yeah.
So they were getting slime on every direction because like in the old version, all they did was just fall on their head. It was like this one fell on their head and like shot.
Danny Timberlake used to love getting
slime. You know Danny Timberlake from The Adventures of Pete and Pete and all that. He loved getting slime because it's one of his things. Because that guy was a big kid at heart. He still is. I wouldn't be surprised if he still likes getting slimed.
Yeah, yeah. Like some of the old, like I said, I thought it was gonna be a lot different. With the new all that kind of stuff.
New celebrities, new cast.
All basically.
Batty.
All it basically is it's basically the exact same game, which is really good. It's just for the new generation, got new celebrity. I mean, new host, new celebrity. Basically,
I wouldn't be surprised if they had Miranda Cosgrove or any of the cast from like Carly or Victorious.
Right,
they actually are going to do that. I saw a preview of one of the episodes coming up to bring in Carly, Freddie, and Sam, and Spencer, all four from iCarly. It's gonna be an iCarly episode.
And Gibby.
No, there's probably no Gibby right now because there's only 4 panelists.
Okay.
But
what Danny was saying is, I think it was interesting to see it from an adult perspective. That it's the same thing because you see like a lot of shows getting remade, like the remake of The Munsters, which is a 60s show. I think it's pretty crap. But a lot of shows they try to remake, it's not as good as the original. Sometimes it is, but a lot of times it's not. But this was actually pretty good. I don't know I don't know if I'll watch it every day, which it comes on every day because I have work and other priorities.
But like I said,
I'll catch it.
It was
whenever
I
can.
It was a nice little novelty. It was almost the same thing, but the
sets were different.
Yeah,
our sets were very 90s.
Yeah, I know.
But the sets were different and all kind of stuff. But the overall premise of the game and all that kind of stuff, the feel of it, felt like the old 1990s show, which was actually really, really cool. It brought me right to when I watched it. When I came home from work this morning, I watched the episode so I could do this, and it was very refreshing to see something from my childhood come back and not change too much. Of course, a couple little added quirks, but
like the 80s time machine, that was weird. It's like, the show came out in the 90s. What is he getting at?
I guess it was the same. It was the same thing as when the Jamaican guy talked to Summer. That he always come up with a little quirky line at the beginning.
Okay.
Because he had a little Jamaican guy.
Sorry, it's been like 15 years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was like this little Jamaican guy that talked to Summer. Basically, the sexes have changed because back then the host was the chick and the little talk person was a
guy.
A guy. Now it's switched. It was like this little Jamaican guy. But yeah, I mean, but for the most part though, the feel of the show, everything was exactly the same, exactly as how I remember.
I noticed they give away some of the same prizes, like the inline skates.
Yeah, some of the prizes were the same, of course.
And so some of the upgraded, like for example, back then you can get like a Nintendo 64, now you can get like a Nintendo 3DS or a Wii or a PlayStation 3 now.
And now they have cruises.
Yeah, the grand prize was a 7-day cruise with a family of 4, like a Norwegian cruise. I'm like, what the hell?
It used to be to Jamaica.
It was like
or to the studios or something.
But yeah, this was like a 7-day cruise with the family of 4 to like a Norwegian cruise line. I was like, man, that's a fucking prize.
Especially go to Norway, around Norway, man.
I see. I'm not sure it was. It probably was around Norway.
It was Norway.
Yeah, it was Norwegian Airlines. So, but
Cruise line, you mean?
airlines, cruise lines, lines. But I mean, it makes me wonder if you're gonna start bringing some of the old game shows back. You know, like it would be cool if they did
brought back Double Dare
or Guts or
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Nick Arcade.
Nick Arcade was awesome.
You might be too young for that one, Katie.
I don't remember.
Nick Arcade came out
But on
early 90s, like 90, 91, 92.
Yeah.
On Team Nick, they already brought back a lot of the old 90s shows, like all that. Hey Arnold.
Rugrats.
Doug.
Kenan and Kel, all that.
Salute Your Shorts. That's what I was thinking of.
Salute Your Shorts.
That was an awesome show. It's just too bad it only lasted 2 seasons.
I know.
Same thing with no, never mind. I was gonna say Figure Out only lasted 2 seasons. No, it lasted 4 seasons.
Yeah, they would Figure It Out.
It was 2 years.
It lasted from 97 till like 1999.
Because they had Figure Out, then they had Figure Out Wild Style, Wild Style, which had like it was like talents with animals.
Oh yeah.
Then they had to figure out. Then they had to figure it out. Family Edition when they brought like the whole family in.
Kind of like they
that was like the end of the run.
That was kind of like Family Double Dare in a way. You know, they had like instead of like kids, it was basically just like family, and like they also had different types of Double Dare, like Double Dare, Super Sloppy Double Dare. So in a ways, if you look at it, Figure It Out was kind of like the Double Dare of the 1990s in a ways.
And then also there was like Guts and then Global Guts. Yeah, Guts was good. But it just makes me wonder if this is going to start bringing some of the old game shows back. That would be kind of, that would actually.
Or even the old shows.
Or even some of the old shows. It would be. I think it would be kind of cool to see. To go back to my childhood, our childhood to.
Because one of my favorite game shows. Because in my kid, I always wanted to be a contestant on Double Dare. And that never happened to me, you know, because the show got canceled, you know.
Well, now you're too old.
Yeah, I know. I'm 25 years old, and
I'm 27. Yeah,
I'm about to be 26.
But yeah. And speaking of Double Dare, before we finish up, figure it out. Speaking of Double Dare, before we finish it up and all that kind of stuff, I have to say Mark Summers has got balls. Yes, I'm still in this Nostalgia Critic episode a little bit. But, dude had OCD from hell. Yeah, he liked everything clean, he liked everything orderly, he had to have everything perfect, and yet he hosted the messiest game show in the history of mankind. The dude's got fucking balls, dude.
Slime, cream pies, everything. Especially he always done like prop comedy and everything. He's like, especially he got ties to his face and everything.
Yeah. What I saw today's episode, because it's today now, today's episode of Figure Out's going to have I think the iCarly cast today.
No, I think I seen somebody from Fred.
It might be.
I think it was Fred himself.
Oh, it might be Fred and all that kind of stuff. I saw one of the commercials come for an iCarly episode. I don't know, maybe today, but it might be Fred.
Tomorrow.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny seeing the iCarly cast get slimed, or especially Fred get slimed.
That would be kind of cool.
Or
I wonder if when Fred talks, he's going to use his actual Fred voice. He's going to use his normal.
Hey, it's Fred.
What if he's going to use?
Well, I think the voice is computerized. I think.
I think so too. So he's probably going to be just using his normal voice, which in real life, his voice is pretty low. He's got
It's
like,
like
he's got his.
15 or something.
Yeah, he's a little bit.
16.
He's actually got a pretty deep voice.
I think he's like 18 or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
actually, I think he might be close to 17, 18 now, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
It's been a few.
yeah. And if you want to do a Fred cast, bring in Jeanette McCurdy, who is also Sam from iCarly. She's on Fred also.
Yep.
I'm surprised there was a show.
Yeah, there was actually a show.
Started out on the internet,
And
then
it
he had a
became
movie.
2 movies and a t-shirt.
Now it's a TV show. Yeah. Apparently, people love Fred so much it became very. I mean, I can understand for the young kids all that stuff why it became so popular. Just because me being a little bit older, I don't see the hoo-ha of
Fred.
Fred.
Me neither. I didn't really see it at all.
But maybe maybe it's just because I'm too old.
It's kind of the same thing with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh yeah.
As for iCarly, I could see it could have had
I can kind of understand about Justin Bieber though. Justin Bieber, it's kind of like this generation's Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. Justin Bieber to the kids these days were like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC to y'all or us back in the day.
He's much more feminine.
He is much more feminine. He still has that girl voice, even though I heard one of his new songs on Sonic Radio. His voice is getting deeper, slowly but surely.
It took a long damn time. He's 18.
Took 3 albums, yeah.
So
He's
his
18.
balls
His
are finally
voice
dropping.
was supposed to go deeper.
How are we go from Figure It Out to the TV game shows to Justin Bieber?
It would be funny seeing him get
We
slimed.
should call this the Crazy Loud Brand.
No, we'll still call it Figure Out because the core thing of it was called. We did talk about Figure It Out. For
And
the
then
core
we
of
went.
it.
And also, I want to mention about it would be funny seeing getting Miranda caught through slime because I've seen her doing
already
a.
said that.
It like plus another thing I liked about iCarly, it represented like the old school Nickelodeon, especially it was produced by Dan Schneider, one of the creators of All That and Keenan and Kel and the Amanda Show and
Drake and Josh. Which I still love that show. I don't care. Drake and
Which
Josh.
iCarly is a spinoff of Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
And Drake and Josh is a spin-off of the Amanda Show, and
which
Amanda
is
Show is a spin-off of All That, and Keenan and Kel's a spin-off of All That. So basically, all these shows are spin-offs of All That.
Now you have the whole generation. And iCarly is getting
Yeah, I think.
Andy.
I think the reason why they brought in it wouldn't.
Same thing?
You know what? Speaking of Figure It Out though, you know what would be kind of
Oh,
cool.
she is getting pretty old.
Probably would never happen. But, who?
Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah, she's 18. She's
19 actually.
She's. They are actually announced that this season's the final season of
That's what I
iCarly.
just said.
Yeah. So November, in November is the final episode. What she goes where
Anyways,
Miranda Cosgrove.
continue.
But you know what would be kind of cool? We'll figure it out. I mean, it probably wouldn't happen, but in May, all kind of stuff, to actually bring back some of the old panelists for like one show. I mean, I know it'll be a little bit old for it now and all kind of stuff,
Maybe older than us.
but like see like Danny Tamborelli or Amanda Bynes or Lori Bell
or Keenan Thompson
or
or
something like that,
Mitchell.
just come back for like one episode as like a flashback episode. It'll be
like
kind
a
of cool.
like a celebrity retro vintage episode.
Yeah, and then the kids would be confused as hell, be like, who are these old people?
Well, we'll be going, whoa!
I know, especially the fact.
It's like introducing young kids to old music. Who the hell are these old people? Aren't they dead? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty funny seeing Kel or Keenan get slimed on a few episodes to Figure It Out.
Yeah. Danny Tamborelli, man, like you said.
He was the king. He was the slime king.
He wanted to get
Because I remember one time one episode he didn't get slime. He kept trying to say, because someone else said it and everything, and he didn't get slime. Does it. Because I want to get slimed.
No, I remember there was one episode where it says, the secret thing is everybody getting slimed but Danny. I do remember that one. He's like, and everybody else gets slimed but Danny, and Danny's going, why? I want to get slimed.
It was basically a kind of a joke to Danny.
And then the secret slime action is everybody getting slimed but Danny. Danny's like, why?
I remember one time. I remember basically when he was the one to get slimed. He just welcomed it. He was like, "Yay!"
Yeah, we need to wrap it up. But anyway, if y'all ever have a chance, and especially if you're about our age and all that kind of stuff, if y'all have a chance, give the new figure.
Or if you have kids, or you can steal some kids, watch it.
Kidnap some kids. That would be fun.
Grab your nephews, grab a neighbor's kid.
Grab a dog kid, grab the hobo's kid from down the street. Anyway, if y'all ever have a chance to watch
Russell has a kid.
if y'all ever have a chance to watch New Figure It Out, give it a shot and all that kind of stuff, especially if y'all watched it when you were like growing up like we did. It's actually pretty decent. I was very, very surprised that the remake, the reboot, is almost just as good as the old version of it. I mean, with a little bit of twists and quirks and all that kind of stuff, but it's definitely worth
It's worth
at least checking it out. I mean, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Y'all have a good day. We'll do a new Crazy Lounge here.
Probably next week
Somewhere.
or so.
Probably going to be Men in Black 3. These two have already seen it. I still need to go see it.
We've been waiting on you.
I need to go see it.
We were supposed to do a double episode of this.
But, yeah, so the next episode we're going to see is probably Men in Black 3 once y'all watch it. It'll probably be one day this weekend since I'm off Friday and Saturday. Even though I got a 10-year reunion, I can probably squeeze it in somewhere.
Find a classmate and kidnap.
Alright.
Hey,
So
we'll
anyway, y'all have a good day. This is DKS38, the Crazy Gamer.
And Figgy666 and Puppy Chick 08 signing out.
Just call me Katie.
Katie.